This is No Frills ASMR NFL football. So, I have a little catching up to do. I never did random picks last week, which is fine. We'll just skip that. But I didn't do the outcomes for week 12 yet. So let's do that real quick. And then we'll do week 13 outcomes. And then we'll do picks for week 14. So if you just want to skip ahead to that, that is the game plan. All right. So going back to week 12, the Texans beat the Bills. Didn't get that. The Chiefs beat the Colts. Ruh-roh. Didn't get that. The Patriots beat the Bengals. That's correct. The Ravens. Wait, what happened with the Ravens? They did beat the Jets. Yeah, they beat the Jets. The Steelers did not beat the Bears. The Lions. How did the Lions? They did beat the Giants. Yeah. The Packers did beat the Vikings. The Seahawks. They did beat the Titans, right? The Jaguars beat the Cardinals. The Browns beat the Raiders. The Eagles lost, right, to the Cowboys. Yeah, the Falcons beat the Saints. The Bucks beat the Rams. The 49ers beat the Panthers. That doesn't seem so good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me double check this. The Bills. Texans beat the Bills. Chiefs beat the Colts. Is that right? Steelers lost. Eagles lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only reason I'm double checking this is Clark said we went 9 and 5. But I'm not coming up with that number. Maybe he changed something with his after the fact. Because we definitely picked the Bills, the Colts, the Texans won, the Chiefs won. We did get that. We got that. The Steelers did not win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. Gosh, I feel like something's not right. I'm going to put 8 and 6, but I don't know. Clark said 9 and 5. But I have this feeling he told me something. Anyway, all right, it looks like 8 and 6. I don't know. All right, and then with the random, the Cardinals lost. The Giants won. The Chiefs won. The Raiders lost. The Seahawks won. The Falcons. What did the Falcons do, guys? They won against the Saints. Steelers lost. Rams lost. Panthers. They were the 49ers. They lost. Texans won. Vikings lost. Bengals lost to the Ravens, right? No, that's different. Patriots, they lost. Cowboys won against the Eagles and the Ravens and the Jets. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. So 7, 7 random, 8 and 6. But I don't know why. Clark has 9 and 5, and he's usually right because he puts it in a betting app, but I don't know. All right, for week 13, we have the Packers won. The Cowboys, we got that right. The Ravens lost to the Bengals. Excuse me, the Bears won. The Falcons lost to the Jets. The Cardinals lost to the Bucs. The 49ers beat the Browns. The Texans beat the Colts. Yes. The Dolphins beat the Saints. The Jaguars beat the Titans. The Rams lost to the Panthers. The Seahawks beat the Vikings. The Chargers beat the Raiders. I already said that. The Oh wait, I missed the Bills and the Steelers. They lost. The Broncos. And then the Giants and the Patriots won. The Broncos, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 and 6. Okay, that was pretty good, kind of. Excuse me. Sorry. Bengals did great. The Bills clobbered the Steelers. The Lions. You know what was great about that game? The halftime show. It was a great halftime show. All right. So, week 14. All right. I forgot again to look up the bye week, so we're going to have to do it by process of elimination here with our picks here. Okay. So we have a Thursday night game at 8:15, and that is the Cowboys at the Lions. The Cowboys at the... Okay, first of all, let's talk about Thanksgiving is the Lions. If you don't really know football, I know some of you don't. Every year on Thanksgiving, the Lions play football, traditionally, always. So they played on Thanksgiving, and then the halftime show, they had Jack White and Eminem come out, who are both from Detroit, and it was awesome. So, starting there. But that isn't what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the Cowboys and the Lions playing on December 4th. So this will be a really great Thursday night matchup. Both of these offenses have been on fire all season. While Detroit at home, it's kind of tough to bet against them. But we just think Dallas's offense is too good right now, and the Cowboys are riding high after beating the Chiefs on Thanksgiving. So we're going Cowboys for the win. Yeah, so last week, Clark came on and helped, and you can see why I need his advice. I don't know how he knows football. It's not like he ever played football or anything. I don't really know what he's taking in to know so much, but anyway. Okay, so our next game is Sunday at 1 o'clock. We have the Seahawks I wish he could be here today, but he's back in Boston. Seahawks at the Falcons. Okay, let's find them. Phew. Where are they? So the Falcons lost in a heartbreaker against the New York Jets. The Falcons just can't seem to be consistent at all. On the other hand, the Seahawks haven't slowed down even a bit. So we got to go Seahawks for the win. All right. Also at 1 o'clock, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers at, the Baltimore Ravens. Historically, a nasty rivalry between these teams. So, yours truly went with one of my sons, made a pilgrimage to Pittsburgh, to what we all know as Heinz Field, even though they call it AccuSurf Stadium now, to see the Steelers play the Bills. Full of excitement and hope. The game was trash for the Steelers. It was actually terrible. And people were chanting, "Fire Mike Tomlin." It was something else. Now, I will say, my son and I, who I was with, were not like the type of fans who get upset about these things. We just roll with it. So we had fun. We were having fun. And we went out to dinner after, and it was a good time. But would have been better. It could have been better if the game was better. All right, so the Steelers, they had their worst game this season against the Bills. Let's put it there. Things are looking a bit grim in Pittsburgh. But at the same time, the Ravens just lost real bad to the Bengals. So just like any AFC North game, this should be a close one. Should be. However, and this pains Clark and I, believe me, we debated this. Because anytime the Ravens and the Steelers get together, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. But we're going with our brains over our heart this week. I can barely get the words out of my mouth. Where is it? I'm looking. Where are they? I can't find my tag for them, but they're here somewhere. Anyway, whatever. Maybe we'll... Oh, here they probably are. We're going with the Ravens for the win. Oh. Now, all season, Clark has picked the Steelers. I think every game. Even when I told him, I don't know about that. But this game, what do you bet the Steelers pull it out? I have this feeling. I have to say, I almost want to pick the Steelers just because it's such a rivalry. I don't know. All right. Next, we have a 1 o'clock game. That is the Titans, Tennessee Titans, at the Browns. Both teams have been struggling, although the Browns have found more recent success with Sanders. Is it Shadare Sanders? I'm not sure. Because of that, we're going with the Browns. Browns, Titans. Where are you, Titans? There they are. All right. And then at 1 o'clock, we have the Chicago Bears at the Packers. A divisional matchup in Green Bay. This will be a tough game for the Bears. However, the Bears are red hot coming off their win in Philadelphia. While I really, really like the Packers, it's hard to bet against this new Bears team. We got to go Bears for the win. Packers and Bears. Where are you? There's Packers. Where'd the Bears go, guys? You see them? I see Colts. I see Saints. There they are. Okay. Tell Bears. All right. We're going Bears over the Packers. All right. Then at 1 o'clock, still, yep, we have Colts at Jaguars. The Colts and the Jaguars are tied at 8-4 and both pushing to win the AFC South. The Colts have been struggling recently with 2 straight losses. We think the Colts are going to bounce back and win in Jacksonville. Colts for the win. Colts. Jaguars. There they are. Okay. And then we have another 1 o'clock. And that is the Commanders at the Vikings. All right. The Vikings have been looking rough. They didn't score a single point last Sunday. However, the Commanders aren't great either. This game is a true toss-up. Now, because there are Viking fans in the comments every week, Skull, we're going Vikings for the win. Let's go Vikings. Skull. We're counting on the Vikings to win this one. Let's go. Commanders. Boom. Vikings. Where are you? I saw them. I'm pretty sure they're there. Vikings for the win. I like the idea of Vikings all screaming Skull. I think that's cool. All right. What else do we have? We have another 1 o'clock, and that is the Dolphins. Whoops. Dolphins at the Jets. The Dolphins have been on quite a win streak recently, and they'll look to beat the Jets to improve to 4 straight wins, and I think they can get it done in New York. So sorry, I thought we were going Dolphins. I thought I had the wrong game for a minute. I was like confused. Nope, it's right. Okay, Dolphins and the Jets, right? Yeah. Okay. At 1. Okay. Let's see what's the next game. I have some games. All right. We have also at 1 the Saints at the Buccaneers, right? Yeah. Okay. while the Buccaneers have slowed down since their start to the season, they're still winning all the necessary games. So we think they continue this trend against their divisional opponents. So we're going Buccaneers. And then we move on to 405. Yep. We have the Broncos at the Raiders. And this is an easy one. The Broncos have been consistently winning close games, and the Raiders just can't build any momentum. So we're going Broncos. Broncos over the Raiders. All right. And then we've got our 425 games. One is the Rams at the Cardinals. While the Rams lost a close one against the Panthers, I still think they are a team that should have no problem traveling and winning games. I think they go to Arizona and beat the Cardinals. We're going Rams for the win over the Cardinals. All right. Can you still see these? Yep. Rams. All right. Also at 425 is the Bengals. The Bengals at the Bills. Whoa. Okay. The Bengals are coming off a great win against the Ravens with Joe Burrow leading the charge. Maybe Joe Burrow is just that good. While the game is in Buffalo, and while the Bills did just clobber the Steelers, we got to go with the underdog and Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Bengals and Bills. Okay. Okay, then. I think we have moved on to the 8:20 time slot, where we have the Texans at the Chiefs. Okay. The Texans, they just keep getting better. Their defense may be the best in the league right now. Meanwhile, the Chiefs need to win 5 straight to make the playoffs. Both teams are going to treat this as a must win. But we just think the Texans are going to get it done. Texans. All right. And then we've got Monday Night Football at 8:15. It is the Eagles at the Chargers. Chargers. All right, this will be a great Monday night matchup. While this is in Los Angeles against a good Chargers team, the Eagles continue to keep every game close. We kind of think they pull it out Monday night to move to 9-4. We're going Eagles. All right. So our bye week Must be the Patriots, 49ers, Giants, and Panthers. Must be, must be, must be. I'll take them out so that we can do our random picks. Okay. Blank piece of paper. We do week. We're in week 14. Week 14 random. Whoops. What was that? It was because I was thinking of this W already in my head. Winner, loser. Loser. Alright, mix them up. Mix them up. And then close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And pick Rams. Rams who play the Cardinals. And pick Seahawks. Seahawks play the Falcons. Alright. Keep your eyes closed. And see what we got. The Browns. The Browns. The Browns. The Browns. Who play the Titans. And close your eyes. Take a breath. And the Ravens. Uh-oh. The Ravens. I feel like all these picks are the same. Alright. Randomizer. Let's mix them up. Okay. Close your eyes. And the Cardinals, who play the Rams. Oh, they're already here. Alright. And close your eyes. Draw the Cowboys, who play the Lions. Okay. The Chiefs play the Texans. Okay, we'll pick this one. The Buccaneers play the Saints. similar. Very similar. And the Titans, the Tennessee Titans losing to the Browns. Titans. Already have that one. Alright. Cowboys, the Seahawks, the Ravens, the Browns, the Bears, the Colts, the Vikings, the Dolphins, the Bucks, the Broncos, the Rams, the Bengals, the Texans, and the Eagles, which is pretty similar to our random, honestly. So we'll see how we do. Last week we had this 10-6. But like I said,